Hello everyone, Peter here, Piotr Fisner. Guys, let's fight for the right repair by integrity. Yes, we get a second part of learning electronic repairs where we don't want to talk what other channels are doing, but we want to just literally talk about something what you will struggle to understand sometimes, and it might be challenging for you because when you go into the electronic repairs, this can be overwhelming to be true. I would say the best way to start off is learning all the basic components, what these components are, and what are the types of diodes, and when we use Schottky diode, when we use silicon diode, yes, or when we need to use maybe Zener diode, yes. So if you don't understand these basics, you have to limit yourself basically to one type of repairs. So for instance, if you don't have a lot of space at your home, but you would like to start with electronic repairs, you can focus on phones, tablets, maybe game consoles, but I would pick first one type, and then I would add another type and then another type, okay? Like if you will start from, like me, Xboxes, yes, then you need to collect all the spare parts and all the tools necessary, like we see here, microscope, yes. I prefer this one, I've spoken about it, that I sit stable like that, I don't have to be like that all the time. When I'm over this, then yeah, I can sit on it, but that's not for the whole day. So you need those tools. If you don't have these tools, then you will struggle. In Book Repair Online.co.uk, we now coding forum, and we will be placing all the information. If you want to start to fix one type of some devices, yes, then you can literally have a list what you need for that. Then when you pick another, you will have another list, and then we will start to build the knowledge how to diagnose. So I'll give you the example of Xbox because that was the first microelectronics I was starting with. So I knew all the components, like not from everything from top of my head, but I knew what they were, and I was using electronics, like electronics repair before, yes. But I switched to like a modular. Yeah, I was doing more IT later, and I switched to more modular repairs. So I would swap some module rather than finding faulty components, if that was involving micro soldering. And only 2 years ago I've started to literally do micro soldering. So if you go for Xboxes, you will know that HDMI ports, hard drives, yes, are frequently faulty in 1S, 1X, yes. So model 1540 is one with a outer brick, yes, outside power supply, and then 1S and 1X. 1681 is a 1S, and I don't remember the model of the 1X, so don't ask me. If you want to put comment down below, maybe I will remember it, but I don't remember model of 1X. Why? Because the least I was doing 1Xs. I was doing even recently one, but I don't do it as much as I done 1s and 1Ss. Which, to be true, 1X is still relevant console till date, even 1S. But if you've got it, the next thing what you need to learn is how the power rails are working. Because even if you will have phone, or you will have a laptop, or you will have an Xbox, all of them have main power rail and then buck converters and other devices which helps those powers change into a different voltage, for instance, yes. So from 12 or 5 or whatever voltage coming in, it's converted to whatever it's needed in certain places. Now what else? Yes, so MOSFETs. If you don't know what MOSFETs are, worth to learn them. Well, worth to check in any form, anyway, because you will see that some of the faults you will find will be relevant to MOSFETs. Now, you've got certain procedures, like if there is a liquid damage, for instance, yes? So when you've got a liquid damage, you might not see everything. So that's mean the first you start with any device, yes? So we've got this Xbox, so let's say Xbox. So first is a visual inspection. I like to start visual inspection always from ports, because then I'm forgetting to check ports. Those bloody ports can be sometimes a nightmare. So I've checked everything and it was fine, you know, like what's wrong with this board? And then it turns out that it was my stupid fault that I didn't look at the port. So that's why I've made a habit after a certain amount of devices that first I'm checking port. No matter what customer said, it's irrelevant, because how long will it take you to look at the port? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ports. How long it can take, yes? Then what it is that each device has its own booting sequence, yes? So you need certain devices to boot up and certain devices you don't need, and it will still boot up, yes? So you need to start learning how this device behaving, and you need to learn those power rails to test where is the 5 volt, 12 volt, 3.3 volt, 1.8, 1.1 volt, yes? If you don't know these power rails from top of your head, then each time you will be doing something, you will be spending hours rather than minutes. So it's good to focus only on one device, start to get spare parts for it or buy faulty ones and try to understand it, because if you will understand on it, it will be better. If you'll go through 5 of them, you'll be quite confident you know what you're doing, and even though you can't do everything yet, you can get one for waste and get maybe microscope, get hot air station, get some soldering iron, and you know, just do it, yes? I'm not talking even about a soldering station like with T12 tips with on off when you shake it, yes? I'm not saying that. Even this small iron for few quid, it's okay, yes? So I've proven it. I've done tons of work with it here, yes? It's only less and less convenient for me if you've got more work, and I've got always more work, because if I don't have any work, I've got funds from people who are donating, because I'm saying, do you want an invoice or you don't want to have a donation to the right to repair? We use these funds to just literally buy faulty stuff, fix them, and build book repair online for all of us who want to learn fixing electronics, or who want to run their own business. And now we're already finishing version 1.0. Now will be version 2.0. We started version 2.0, and we will be hopefully in the half a year version 2.0. So that's what we're doing, and then we want to use these funds, what we're making profits, to build, first to sell electronics, and then to sell fixable electronics from all of those profits, yes, because we need a lot of funds, and we're going for 1 million members total. So then people saying, yeah, I don't mind, I can donate, yes, rather than asking for an invoice. I'm saying, okay, fine. So then people are donating, and then I'm buying faulty stuff. When I'm buying faulty stuff, guess what? I'm trying to fix it. I need to buy more tools and more parts to fix it. And then when I've got those I've got as well, you know, whole team to run. So I can't only do one thing. Yes, I need to do web development part of the project, yes, with our team, and fixing here repairs and recording videos, yes, because if no, I wouldn't sustain myself, yes. So of course part of these funds will go anyway so that I can pay bills, yes, because house raised, you know, rent and so on. But basically, you know, I try to reinvest as much as I can. So then even when I'm profiting from people from selling parts, I'm still trying to buy as much, you know, as I can. When I can buy as much as I can, yes, I can have contact with more people, and I can help more people, and I can spread the word about what we plan to do, building fixable electronics, yes, and then selling it across our repair shops. Whoever got a contract with us, will be able to sell these products. Yes, so we building a channel in the whole UK so that people who want to learn and who want to fix electronics for people will have better advertisement and won't have huge amount of cost of running their own business. Will have a central database and will have something like a expert participation. So what it is in our forum which we're building now, sorry guys, my throat is refusing to speak clearly. Yes, cheers to you. So then those experts can join us and can make sure that the way we understand things about certain repairs will be described in the best way, so that everybody who's joining in, they can learn out of it. Yes, and we don't want these experts to help us for free. We want to pay them as well, so that's why we need funds. Yes, we can't do it straight away, but that's our goal, so that if we get Xboxes, for instance, and if we can speak with Stevie B, for instance, or Decoder, or just anybody who's fixing them on a daily basis and know them inside out one way or another, you know, like not an expert maybe, but a really good pro who've got good skills with soldering and with understanding how to analyze it, then those people should take voice on our platform. That will give them advertisement, that will build good relation with, you know, with their viewers and so on, and then will be one database. Yes, better than iFixit has it, because they don't go in such electronic details. Yes, whereas here will be all the procedures, lack of screen. Yes, for instance on Xbox, then check the hard drive. If hard drive is fine, yes, then go to next step. Is it booting? Is gamepad still connected? If it's merged with an Xbox, then you know it's most likely a TDP158 or TDP159, depending which Xbox it is. Yes, so if that, you know how to check, how to measure it, so that you know it might be faulty, you can then swap it. Then when you swap it, there is no picture, for instance, then you can go to another part. Yes, what's wrong with it? You can check all the voltages and so on. Yes, so all those procedures need to be written down, whereas iFixit has, you know, on the lower level, yes, done it. So that's why we want to go one step ahead at Book Repair Online. And then you who want to learn something like fixing, for instance, TVs, yes, you can go to the TV section and you can see VCore LC, for instance, the best channel I know of for fixing display issues. Yes, so then these experts can take a vote. I already start talks 1 day ago. It's a last conversation with VCore LC, and fingers crossed, you know, we will be able to get more of the experts. Yes, so yeah, so that's the goal. But for now, yes, for now, it's everyone has to do what they are doing. They should try Book Repair Online. When those two features will be done, completed, we will start to produce privacy policy, terms and conditions, where data is held, how it's held, how secure it is, how backups are done, and everything. Yes, so we will do that, and we will start to promote Book Repair Online. And then we will be looking always for 2 repair shops for each area. Yes, so if we've got a West Lothian here, then we look for at least 2 repair shops. If it's Mid Lothian, where it's like Edinburgh and it's more people, we will be trying to get more of those repair shops. Rather than 2, we will be willing to get, let's say, 5, for instance. Just, you know, just probably even more than that. But that's what it is. Yes, and we will be wanting to have in each area number of repair shops, either like me from home or on the street, so that they can cooperate with us. They can then later sell electronics with us, be the support for the customers. And lastly, they want to sell fixable electronics, and we will do everything what we can, you know, so that they will be trained the best possible way, and you will be scoring them as an end user as well if you're not a repair shop. So that's what it is. and those who will have better scores will perform better. That's why it's better to focus on one thing when you're an expert now in fixing Xboxes, yes, so that you can do at least 5 faults of Xbox. Guess what? That knowledge you can use now to buy all the spare parts for them and have them ready when customers come in. They won't wait on the hard drive, they won't wait on the power supply, they won't wait on the let's say TDP, yes, chip coming from China or UK, and you can charge premium, because you've got this part in stock, so you can charge them a bit more for this part and order yourself every so often from China and order other parts, yes. So then in this case, like MOSFETs for instance, then customers don't have to wait, but that will take you some amount of money, yes. Now then you can go for PlayStations, which I dislike to open, maybe you love them, but it's 60 screws, so it's literally, I hate it, but it is what it is, Then you buy all the HDMI ports for it, then you've got hard drives from Xboxes, yes, so you've got already them in stock. But then guess what, TDP, it's a bit different way and it doesn't fail as often as the Xboxes one, yes, but there are other faults, yes, so you need to then learn those faults. Then when you don't know those faults, when you get those chipsets, then you can move on to Nintendo's. And then when you will only put your attention onto the Switch, believe me, you'll spend about £100 for just basic parts, plus you need to of course buy some faulty switches, which are about £50 to £60 faulty ones. It's barely possible that you will pay over £40 and below 50. I bought 2 yesterday on eBay, on auction. I put maximum bid on 90 for 2 of them, plus £8 for the shipping. I say I won't pay more than that. And then either bot or somebody else have beaten me to 91. And I said, okay, no problem, bye-bye. But guess what? Turns out that you've got a second chance. So that means either, somebody didn't want to pay so much, thought maybe that this auction will change, quicker, or the owner has a bot and then it, outbidded me each time. But I had my own amount which I wanted to pay for it, because guess what? I don't have spare parts for them. Each time customers come in, I need to order spare parts. So I've got only some USB-C. I've hidden it here. So I've got only the USB-C charging connector for them. Yes, I'll switch here, and that's all I've got. So I've decided I'll buy at least those 2 faulty. I will try to learn on them. I've ordered a few types of chips, 5 to 10 of them. I might put something at Book Repair Online, and then and then the rest I will be trying to have when customers come in, so I can fix it immediately. And even if I can't fix it immediately, I can order the rest from the UK, like either eBay or iParts for you, yes, and then within some time I'll buy more of them. But believe me, you need to spend over £100 to have parts for switches, plus at least 1 or 2 faulty switches that you can use as a donor board. If you've got dead cap or dead resistor, yes, or dead fuse, so you can only take it, put it. You don't have to worry, you don't have to wait, you don't have to do anything, yes, you just have it. But that's what it is. So that's why, guys, sorry that it took me 18 minutes or 19 minutes or 20 minutes, let's say. But that's what it is. You shouldn't focus on all type of repairs, because if you will focus on all type of repairs, you will spend far more money, far more hassle you will have to learn and everything. Whereas if your focus is like that, do one thing, but well. When you know that you're quite confident and you can do at least 5 repairs on that device, you know what you can do. And the rest you can say, look, I'm doing this, yes, but the rest, even if it will take me longer, I won't charge you, but I'm happy to try it, yes? And I've got a bunch of experts with me, so if I don't know something, I can always ask them. Then customer 1, gaining your trust, because you won't charge them more. You don't know this and they know it. Probably they don't have better choice than you anyway, yes? And you're open with them. And then they know you might need more time for it. So just keep up a good communication, yes? when you will say, look, I've done this, and that's working fine, and I'm happy to help customers, but this is a new fault, I don't know it, you know, I can have a look, give me like 24 to 48 hours, I will try to figure it out, I've got a bunch of experts, and I'll get back to you, and just get back to them. Even if you don't know anything how to resolve it, respect their time, respect that they've trusted you, respect them as a customer. Just get back to them and just tell them that no, I can't do it, or either give me more time, or we can just say no fix. Yes? So guys, that's my advice. Hopefully it's a valuable one, and I might do more series about, you know, learning electronic repairs this way, because that's what I'm saying. On other channels, yes, you've got more of a technical point of view, but you don't have what I've told you here, I think. So that's what I'm trying to explain you. So thank you guys. If possible, let's save them all. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.